New era of Formula One, and Charles, the first pole position of the year. What a fantastic start for Ferrari. They're back.
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, the last 2 years have been incredibly difficult for the team, and yeah, we were quite hopeful that this new opportunity for us was an opportunity to be back in the front, and I think we have worked extremely well as a team to find ourselves again in a position to fight for better places. So very happy with today. It's been a very tricky qualifying session. I wasn't completely happy with my driving, but managed to do that lap in the in Q3, and we're starting from pole, so very happy.
Well, very humble as ever, saying you're not happy with your driving. You were the fastest man today. Put us in the cockpit. We have a radically different car. We have different tyres. It's a new season. First time you're running in absolute qualifying performance. How did it feel in comparison, and is there any room to improve?
Of course there is, of course. I mean, also from the driving point, it's completely different compared to last year. Testing was very useful for this. I've tried many different driving styles and still need to find the perfect one. So yeah, there's definitely much more to come, hopefully, from us.
Pace-wise, we've got the first comparison. It's never the same day in history, of course, but we can see the lap time comparisons now with these new cars. We've been talking a lot about a little bit of increase in weight, maybe not quite so nimble at low speed. When it came to qualifying trim, though, what is the feeling?
It feels quite good. It feels quite good. We were pretty sure that Red Bull was going to be a bit quicker than us, also in qualifying, but yeah, good surprise, it wasn't the case. So now we need to finish the weekend on a high tomorrow. It's not going to be easy. Tire degradation here is the thing, and especially with this increase of weights there this year, no? So we need to focus on that and hopefully have a good race tomorrow.
So the message is that today was great, but cautious approach for the actual race pace relative to Red Bull.
Yeah, definitely. I will still stay cautious. I mean, the pace is there, but the race is long and anything can happen, so we need to stay on it.
Okay, Charles, congratulations on opening the season with a pole position. So it looks like Max, you're making yourself available to us before Carlos. Great to see you here in the top three. Not the position you would have wanted, but what it does is confirm Ferrari do look like your main competitor right now. Was there anything that was left there, or was that pure performance on this day?
Well, it's a bit difficult to tell. I think it was a bit of hit and miss. Like Q2 seemed quite good, then Q3 was a bit more of a struggle to get the balance together. But nevertheless, I think it was all right. I think we have a good car, good race car as well, which at the end of the day is the most important. Yeah, it was a good day overall. It's a good start, to the new era.
You actually seem relatively, let's say, not subdued, but Charles is talking a little bit, let's see where the race is tomorrow. This is the first opportunity for you all to really exploit the qualifying performance of these cars. So let's see what it's like in your cockpit. How was the balance? How did the car feel with these radical changes?
Not fantastic, but also not too bad. Otherwise, you cannot be in this position, So, yeah, a few things, of course, to look into, and then we'll try to do better for next time. But, here it's a bit of you want to be good in qualifying, of course, but you also will really want to make sure your car is working for the race, because the tires are really struggling a lot more there, and it's a bit different to some other tracks. But yeah, it was nice, a really close battle with Carlos and Charles, of course, at the end. So they did a really good job over the winter, and hopefully it's going to be an exciting race.
You must be disappointed that Mercedes seem to be off the pace.
Very, very.
Congratulations on that second place. Now, Carlos Sainz making it a very strong day for Ferrari. Carlos, race drivers always want to be number one in the team in terms of outright pace. Was there any more in your car today, or that was what you could deliver?
Well, there was that extra tenth, that Charles managed to extract there at the end. To be fair, I'm quite happy with the progress I've done throughout the weekend. I've been very far off. Really struggling with this car to understand how to drive it, and I've been more than half a second, behind all weekend, and so to be even fighting for the pole position today in qualifying was good news for me, and to put together a good lap there at the beginning of Q3 and then not managing to extract that last tenth is a pity, but at the same time it's deserved. I think Charles has been ahead the whole weekend, and he deserved the pole position, and the team did such a great job.
Are you able to share with the fans around the world, you've worked to bring that deficit down? How do you go about that? Is using data, working with your engineers, braking later?
The problem is that I've never been so far behind. You know, last year at the max, I was a couple of tenths in some circuits where I was not feeling entirely comfortable. This weekend, I've had to fight a 7 to 8 tenth deficit from FP1 and having to catch back. I just don't understand the car fully yet, and I'm struggling. I'm thinking a lot while driving, and this takes a bit of space out of my head while driving. But at the same time, you know, I was on fight for the pole position, so I cannot complain too much. They managed to extract that last tenth when it counted, but for how much I'm thinking while driving, I'll take it.
Congratulations on today.